Hello friends, the title of the video is APMC Act Farmers Agitation. The 1991 reforms left out the farm sector. Agriculture remained restricted by a maze of control and subsidies. Unlike South Korea, China, Thailand, and lately Vietnam and Bangladesh, India was unable to move people out of farming to better paid jobs in manufacturing. As a result, the share of agriculture in output has fallen to 15% of GDP. But over 42% of workforce still toils away on the farm. The average farm size in India is about 1 hectare, and 86% of farms are under 2 hectares with limited surplus to sell. But even those that do get squeezed by a controlled marketing system where traders often form cartel to squeeze farmers and ensure price information is not transparent. High mandi license fee, an important source of revenue to state government, also restrict entry of free traders and keeps competition low. The new Farm Bill 2020 don't abolish the system but simply give farmers the choice to opt out and sell their produce anywhere. To be successful, farmers need information and credit to market their produce. So, why the protest then? The bigger worry of farmers, especially large farmers with surplus, is that the lucrative MSP system and Food Corporation of India, that is FCI procurement, will be reduced. Minimum support price, that is MSP, is an agriculture product price set by Government of India to purchase directly from the farmers. Even though the Farm Bill don't mention MSP, this has become the main bone of contention. The most vocal opposition has come from the Punjab and Haryana, where FCI procurement is highest and mandi system is most prevalent. The FCI stocks of wheat and rice are at all their time high now. This helps explain why the focus of agitation is not about change in APMC Act, but is primarily designed to preserve the inefficient procurement system that is highly lucrative to a few states. It ensures that India keeps producing larger and larger quantities of wheat and rice, even in water scarce areas like Punjab and Haryana, using up the large quantities of scarce groundwater, encouraged by free electricity to pump water and assured procurement. Recently, India's food demand pattern have changed, that is, away from basic cereals to vegetables, fruits and lentils, and more land needs to be freed up for this. But this will not happen if Government of India keeps buying all the cereal surplus at above world prices. To conclude, the Government of India deserves credit for taking these important steps. Thank you for watching my video.